Hey everybody, it's Scott the Tech Guy. We're here at Final Cut Pro Super Meet in Las Vegas 2012. We're here with Cliff from Pure Blend Software, who's invented something called Movie Slate.
Correct.
Tell us about it, Cliff.
Movie Slate is an application for the iPad, the iPhone, and the iPod Touch. It's a slate application very much like a traditional slate that you might have, but for $25 you can have your own digital timecode slate. So it works like this. You tap the timecode, or tap the clapper sticks, they clap. So after the clap, you're now logging a shot. You can star rate the shot, you can circle the take, you can add notes as you go. Those notes are timecode stamped. All of that information gets saved to a history. So these are all the shots that you've been shooting throughout the day. At the end of the day, you can tap this envelope icon and export all of this history to various report formats. It's very customizable. You can change what kind of clapper sticks you want to use. We've got all these different designs to choose from. So we'll choose a green screen there. You can change the font that you want to use on the slate. You can change the color that you want to use for the timecode display. You can change the number of beeps you're going to get every time that you tap the clapper. Very, very customizable. We've also got a plug-in for people in the sound department. So the sound department, they can enter all their tracks here. You can have between 1 and 24 tracks of data. To change any of the data, it's really, really simple. You just tap on a field, and you've got all these pick lists to choose from. Of all
Whose mic is whose and all that.
Exactly, what actor and what mic are they using. And you can easily enable and disable tracks.
Oh, wow.
You can edit the tracks and drag them all around and put them in whatever order you want.
Now I understand you've got a feature involving circle takes, which I thought was pretty cool. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so one of the things that happens in the sound department, at the end of the day, on like a typical Hollywood production, they have to get together with the script supervisor and figure out which takes should be circled and which shouldn't. Circle take meaning which ones are we going to print.
Preferred, sure.
Right. So you can go over here to the history, and in the history, I can just double tap to circle a take. I can also, I can search through all of my shots, find all the shots that meet a certain criteria, and then I can tap the edit button, and there's a circle all to circle all of those takes. You can export to all the nonlinear editors like Final Cut Pro, Avid, Adobe Premiere. You can export to various other formats for import into databases like FileMaker Pro and Excel.
So let me ask you a question. What was your inspiration? How'd you come up with this?
Well, I was doing interviews like this. I was shooting interviews like this that lasted forever. We were doing a 2-camera shoot. We were shooting for maybe 3 hours at a time. We were generating oodles of footage, most of which we couldn't use, and I needed a way to keep track of the good stuff. So back in the editing suite, I wouldn't have to import everything. So I started out doing it, as you say, with pencil and paper. And then I started developing spreadsheets in Microsoft Excel and using a laptop. Very disruptive to the people on the set. They hated it.
Sure.
So I thought there's got to be a better way to do this. So I came up first with the idea of writing an app for the iPhone that did shot logging, but then to make it easier for people to use, because nobody wants to enter information into a database, I thought, you know what? If I make it look like a regular slate, it won't seem like work. It'll seem like fun, like a game.
So just about the time you think, okay, idea perfected. I understand you've actually partnered up with a company in the UK called Timecode Buddy. Tell us about that.
That's right. Timecode Buddy is a great new system. One of the problems that we had with Movie Slate is that Movie Slate does do syncing of timecode with cameras and sound recorders, but the problem is that we're relying upon the internal clock that's built into the iPad. And over the course of a day, you might get about 4 frames worth of drift. So a lot of workflows, that's just not acceptable.
Sure.
So we were approached by this company. They have a product called Timecode Buddy. This is actually a portable Wi-Fi base station that's got a timecode crystal inside of it. It generates frame-accurate timecode that'll run all day long, and it broadcasts that over its own ad hoc Wi-Fi network on set. So what Movie Slate does, and you can see it's doing it right now.
Timecode Buddy's right there on the top?
It's actually synced with this Timecode Buddy.
I wonder, the old Hollywood used to have the sound of the clappy sticks.
Yeah.
We're all going to miss that. Did you address that at all?
Yeah.
Tradition?
Yes, there are a number of cases that you can buy for the iPad that actually have physical clapper sticks on top. And when you clap them, the Movie Slate application detects that the the clapper sticks have come together, and it logs its shot.
Sounds like a great idea. I'm sold. Congratulations, Cliff.
Thank you very much.